Alert update tonight on pro-Palestinian encampments involving Lawrence University students. School officials met with student leaders today after several days of encampment outside the house of the university's president in an Appleton neighborhood. Those protests came after Lawrence put forward new rules earlier in the week, narrowing where protests can be held and who can participate. University issued a statement tonight saying it reached an agreement with students to ensure information about university policies from Lawrence administrators be more clear and accessible. That new policy is repealed and the encampment ended last night. Lawrence administrators say it plans to revisit the policy in the fall following, quote, further engagement from the campus community, end quote.